Okay, welcome. Here's something I want to just finish with Chaldean. Chaldean comes to the question that if you played with a playing card, okay, the Chaldean area would end up coming over here, which is the bar between the two sides, the transport from up to down and the two sides, creating your H and your I. When you do have S in Chaldean 1 and 9, it is because 1 connected to 9. When you take 1 connecting to 9, you will now have 2 to 8, in which will be 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It'll only be 6 numbers and then 2 numbers that are in between. Okay, when we go back to Chaldean, okay, if Chaldean was a playing card, okay, then Chaldean would be between the two sides. When I put Chaldean between the two sides, I ask myself the question about the letter H. The above side where it has a space for a cube, the below side a space for a cube, and then this bar going around. Everybody knows inside of a cube the center point is only number 5. But if we're assuming to put together two different worlds off the splicing of a card, we have it over here. So we would have it 6, 7, and 8 because the 7th gate is in between the two worlds. The 6 card, 7 card, and 8 card in the deck of cards are all the same. Okay, the 6, 6, 6, and then 3 dots in the center, making up the totality. In the 6 card, 7, and 8 card, the only actual things what you see in 6, 7, and 8, you never see more than 8. Okay, when Chaldean comes in between over here, it connects these two sides, and then this one goes down, and then this one goes up. When we're building in the Hebrew alphabet, when they call Lamed over here, you take this and you put it here, it becomes this. Okay, and then the crossbeam. Then you flip it to the other side, okay, and then you create your H. Pieces were made different ways for different reasons so that things were safer. They built it for our safety. That's right, for our safety. Okay, so now the other part, if we want to talk about Chaldean, is how many levels is there before we get to 9? How many levels of 9 are there is the question. Is it 6, 7, 8, and then 9 is between these two? Okay, but we do know when we play the game of craps, if you take a dice, on this side it'll be 5, on this side it'll be 6. On the side that was 6, we have 1. On the side that was 5, it'll be 2. That means 11 equals 3. The difference is 8. Did you follow me? Should I do it again? Let's do this one more time. Okay. We have 2 dice. The 6, let's take the 4. When we turn the 4 to the other side, it's the 3. Okay. This will take the 2. When we to the other side, it's the 5. Okay. 4 and 2 is 6. What is the other side going to say? 8. 6 and 8 are opposites of each other. So if you say these two, you automatically say 8. Okay. Now, if you want to do it a little bit different, we'll take 3 and 2. What is the opposite of this? 5 and 2 is 7. 4 and 3 is 7. 5 and 4. This becomes the it. This is the energy system. This is your Chaldean. In between here and here, okay, okay, but we only run with one heart on the center. Okay, 3 different areas. We want to complete that. We automatically run it this way. Now we have the cross of Christ on multiple levels with 2 different energy cells. But on this one here, this energy will be empty. There will not be anything here. This one will go on the next level. Okay, more up here. And they'll just be a helper because you're building worlds. You're building multiple worlds. So we saw how that worked out, right? So now we go back to Chaldean. We can also say, hey, 8, 7, 6 is 21 the cube. 2, 3, 4 make 10, 10, and 10. Okay. 7 and 6 is 13. 1 and 3 is 4. You'd have 8 and 4 times space. Anyways, regardless, what if it was the DNA strand coming out of Chaldean? Because it has 8. And the 1 is the Chaldean maybe itself. Because in the word Chaldean, it says child teacher. Okay. Now, I didn't do the numbers, but it says church, right? But forget about Chaldean, C and H. Just put it C and H. Let's make it one letter. Okay, CH, okay, becomes D. And a small d, when you connect that D, okay, which is an H, you see the H, CH? When you take that H and then connect that line to the C, it looks like a D. This line that now makes the normal H can also be an R. It'd be Doctor of Light, Angel. This can be the O. E and A can be an O as 1 and 5. The initials comes together. What I want to say about this, something about this, Hydro-Quebec, water. And you know what? There's a camp not far from Hoover Dam. It's not a far distance. Maybe some kind of crazy load is coming in. And I just, you know what? Water, I mean, that's all I can say. Las Vegas and lots of water. Lots of water. Raphael 7286 in the constellation of Pegasus. Did I have anything else to say? Thank you for watching.